Welcome once again to my channel. Today we are going to look at the relationships between mean and median of evenly distributed numbers. So if we have set of numbers that are evenly distributed, now if we are asked to find the mean, then I tell you now that if you can figure out the median, automatically the median is the mean. So how in general for then now, if we have evenly distributed numbers, always have in mind that already we must have some terms, consecutive terms of arithmetic progression. That is what it is talking about. And now, how do we find the mean? Or how do we find the median? So in general cases what I want to point out now. So generally, if you are to get the mean of these numbers, a plus d, a plus 2d up to a plus n minus 1d. This is the first nth term of an arithmetic progression. So now where a and d are integers, n is also a positive integer. So we are looking at finding the mean of numbers like this. This is the first term of n, the first n term of an arithmetic progression, as I said before. So of course this is the nth term. A plus n minus 1d is the nth term, where d is the common difference and a is the first term. So then how do we find the sum? What is the sum of this? From what we know in arithmetic progression, that the sum of the first nth term, let me denote it by Sn, where n is greater or equal to 1, is equal to this integer, is positive integer, n is positive integer in particular. So Sn is nothing but n over 2 into 2a plus n minus 1d. This is the sum of the first nth term. So since this is the sum of the first nth term, so what do we already know, and we want to find the mean of these first n terms of an arithmetic progression. Then what will be the mean? We already know, we know that the mean is just the average. So mean is the sum all over n, because we just have n number of terms here. So it is the sum all over the n. So the mean now, the mean of such n terms is Sn all over n, and that is nothing but n over 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 d, everything divided by n. This n will cancel out this n. So what again are we left with? Then I will be left with 1 over 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 times the common difference d, which is equal to, pushing half, we have a plus d into n minus 1 over 2. So this is equal to the mean of such n terms and is equal to the median as well, because we have evenly distributed number. Just have, that is the relationship. Once we have evenly distributed numbers and we are to find the mean is equal to the median in this case. So we don't need to bother ourselves again or trying to figure out what the median is, or trying to figure out differently what the mean is. Once we can find one, we've find the other. So this is a median as well. Okay, let's pick out an example. If we are given assuming we are given we are to find the mean of these numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now what we just need to know is just to know the first term and know the second term and know the common difference. So our first term here is 2 and the common difference is 2. So what then is the mean? The mean is nothing but a, which is 2. Remember, the mean is a plus d into n minus 1. So what is our n in this case? Our n is 5. What is a? A is 2 and d is also 2. So this is now equal to 2 plus 2 into 5 minus 1. No, this is over 2. All over 2. So, and this is equal to 2 plus these two cancel these two. 5 minus 1 is 4, and 2 plus 4 is 6. So if you look at it now, this is also the 6 is also the median. So we are correct. So this formula works out. So if we still pick another one, let's just pick another one. Just pick another number. Suppose we have we are given 9, 12, 15, 18. What is the first term here? The first term is a is 9. The second term is the second term is 12, and the common difference is 3 for all of them. So, and our n is 4. So what then is the mean? The mean is nothing but the first term 9 plus what's the common difference? 3 times what is n? 4 minus 1 all over 2, and that is 9 plus, okay, we have 3 over 2 of 3, which is equal to 9 plus 9 over 2. Well, what is 9 plus 9 over 2? That's 27 over 2. 27 over 2 is nothing but 13.5. That is 13.5. Okay, what is the median of this number? The median of this number is also the average of the two middle terms, which is 12 plus 15 over 2, and that is 27 over 2, which goes back to what we have here, 13.5. So it is the simplest way of finding this type of thing. So if you can always remember this formula that I just generated now, if you have evenly distributed number, especially when you're writing OBJ. So if I can figure out, if I don't even need to, I may not even need to remember the formula, but if I can see that what I have, the numbers I have now, just have common difference. It is just n consecutive terms, just consecutive terms of an arithmetic progression. Of course, I have common difference, and I already have the first term. In fact, once I see that it is n consecutive terms of a particular arithmetic progression with a known n. So if I can figure out the median, automatically the median is the mean. But in the case where it will be hard for me to get the median, because maybe in the case where I don't know what n is, maybe it is too large, maybe I have ellipses and up to a number that is in hundreds or thousands, so I may not be able to, I have to compute n, and that is when this number might be very important. So I have to compute n, Or if I compute n, I may choose to make use of the formula we have above. We may choose to make use of this formula then, because once I know n, the only thing I will do is just to substitute into this formula and I am done. With this formula, life is easy. You don't need to crack your brain. The only thing I need to know is, how do I get n? That's the next question, and we are going to show that in the next video. We are going to talk about that in the next video. In the case where the numbers is too large, where the nth term is too large, is very large, that we may find it difficult to figure out what the median is unless we know what n is, when our n is unknown but can be computed. So what we just need to do is to directly find n first. After getting n, we substitute into the formula, and then life is easy. Thank you for watching this video. Endeavor to like this video and then subscribe to my channel, so that whenever other things I will be uploading, or the continuation of this particular lecture will be shown to you whenever they land. Thank you for, or whenever they drop. Thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe once again. Thank you.